Hello, and welcome to our tutorial on how to assemble a Triboelectric Nanogenerator. By the end of this video, you should be able to take this group of components and turn it into a working Tang device. Starting off with the materials we need is a variety of metric screws, a motorized linear actuator, some female electrical connectors, an optical limit switch, 2020 extrusions with brackets and hardware, a adjustable buck converter, a motor controller, an Arduino Uno R3, a power connector and switch, potentiometers, an LCD screen, a variety of colored wires, and our 3D printed electronics enclosure. A detailed list of components can be found in the supplemental materials of the manuscript. Starting off with the assembly of our motorized linear actuator, this is purchased all together as a bundle, so all the parts you need for this segment should be included in the same box. Most of these components can only fit together in a single way, so just put things together as they fit, make sure everything's tight, but feel free to follow along as I assemble this. With the installation of the shaft coupler, be sure you get this nice and tight. Also make sure that the wires on the motor are sticking out towards the main body of the device. But I did not tighten this part down as much as it should have been, so later in the video you'll see it start to slip. The screws on the coupler can be pretty stiff, so don't be afraid to really crank down on it. Just make sure you don't strip out the threads or anything. The carriage should be able to ride smoothly along the rails, and you should also be able to feel the resistance of the stepper motor. If you don't feel that resistance, it's possible that the coupler is too loose. Now we're going to install the platform that the optical limit switch is going to sit on. So make sure that you are screwing it into the two leftmost nuts in the channel. Next, we're going to install the two brackets that the actuator sits on. We're again going to use the leftmost nuts in the channel so that none get trapped to the left. And we're going to leave these loose enough that the brackets can still slide around a little bit on the actuator. It can be a bit fiddly to get the nuts into position. The best technique I found is using your driver to kind of capture them where you need them. Just again, make sure that no nuts get caught in between because we will be using almost all of these. Lastly, we're going to install the piece that interacts with the optical limit switch. This gets screwed into the carriage, just so. At this point, you've successfully put together the linear motor actuator. Now I just need to figure out how to properly give a thumbs up for this camera angle. No, no, no. That works.